Okay, and good evening, everybody. Welcome to our special webinar session. Today, we are going into our topic, which is fast forward 2000. Okay, and good. The year 2021. Fast forward the year 2021, and it's our second session tonight. If you haven't watched last week's sessions, may replay pa naman, and we're gonna take it down soon. Pero may replay pa from last week's session. We talked about advanced VA. I hope you guys learned a lot from last week. And we had a lot of people, if nakita nyo yung assignment thread, ang daming nag-submit ng assignments and some wonderful assignments as well. Tonight, we're talking about Social Media Management 101. Are you guys excited for tonight's session? Are you excited to learn about social media? Ayun, we have over 250 people watching right now. So parang ang daming excited to get started. And for everyone that's attending, you can get, by the way, itong certificate, not just a certificate of attendance, pero certificate of completion. May assignment tayo ha. May assignment tayo. You can't get this certificate for free. For free naman, wala namang bayad, pero you have to submit your assignment. I'm gonna give you your assignment later. Yung assignment naman is proof that may natutunan kayo, di ba? I don't want to give you the certificate if wala kayong natutunan. So this certificate here is if you learn something, we have the assignment, and you can get this certificate. Would you like to get the certificate? Walang bayad, like I said earlier, walang bayad yung certificate. And then on Monday, we're gonna submit the certificates from last week. Okay, walang bayad yung certificate na to, pero you have to complete the assignment. Do you want to get this certificate? Let me know. Let me just say hi to everybody in the comment section. Let's say dito. I'm just using my iPad for the comments. Mark, not much. I'll not much, first timer sa social media. Okay lang yan. Bam, same din. Hello, Princess J. Karen, not yet, but maybe soon. Nice. Elizabeth, wow, wow, sabi niya. Mark, let's learn together. Adrian, a newbie here. Chris, newbie. So wala pa kayong clients, you're not doing social media for clients yet. Same ni Marlon, Eric, Letty, hello. Jean, newbie din. Chris, how much po yung mag-enroll sa bootcamp? May iba-ibang mga packages. Can somebody give the enrollment link? vabootcamp.ph/enroll if you want to enroll. And social media, yung basics ng social media as a VA included din sa training ha. So you'll also get that. Hello Marlon, newbie. Zedric's also a newbie. Thank you, Sleeping Beauty. Hello Carrie. Hello Mylene, Wella. Helen, Iam. Ang dami palang comments dito. I can't read all the comments, guys. Maubos yung oras natin if I read all the comments. We already have a lot of comments, pero a lot of people are excited din, di ba? A lot of people are excited for this certificate here. Saan naman yung certificate? Oh, dito. This certificate over here, which we will give you for free. You just have to do the assignment. Sige, we have 1 hour tonight. Tonight it's 1 hour talking about Social Media Management 101. This is my face over here, and I'm seeing your comments also here. Hindi ko makita dito sa screen. So yes, let's dive into tonight's topic. Okay, so our coverage for tonight, we're talking about a number of things. Social media for business, we're talking about introduction to content creation, paano gumawa ng social media content, basic graphic design, we're covering that, some scheduling tools, and doing some community management, as well as best practices of effective social media managers. This is a lot to cover, pero kaya natin to. Kaya natin to, guys, diba? In 1 hour, we can do this. I'm just thanking everyone who attended last week, and we're gonna send your certificates on Monday. The next batch, this meaning yung social media management certificates, will be sent on October 17. Okay, October 17. So, all right. So before we get started, do you have a pen and paper? Pen and paper. Take notes. I want you guys to take notes. I'm taking a course right now, and all we're doing is writing. We're writing notes. And I want you to take notes. Do you have your notebook and your ball pen ready? Let me know in the comments if you're ready. Say ready if you are ready. Let me know if may notebook kayo, if may ball pen kayo, or anything like that. Well, kung may notebook walang ball pen, parang weird naman, diba? So, notebook with ball pen, paired naman. Excited si Tita Borham. Also excited for you. Melanie from UAE. Oh, nice. Thank you for joining us, Joan. Hello. Hello, Michaela. Say hi to each other. I can't read all the comments here tonight kasi masyadong marami na yung comments. Jennifer. Pero if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section. If may mga tanong kayo, let me know in the comments and hopefully we can address them. Evangeline, you're ready. Sabi ko, type ready, hindi type yes. Then I say, are you ready? Ready na kayo? Ready. Si Ella. Oh, you got your pen and your paper. You're ready to take notes. Jill is ready. Sige, who else is ready? Come on, I want to see that you guys are ready to learn. Ready to learn about about all these topics that we're talking about tonight. You guys are ready? Irene is ready. Okay. Marie is ready. Okay. Let's go. Let's dive into this. Who else is ready? I want you guys to have a pen and paper while you're doing this. Para you'll take notes. Melis. Ready din si Melis. Teka lang. Yung comments dito. Ayun, excited. Shira. Hindi ko pala makita lahat ng comments dito if I'm using my iPad. Ready. Ang dami na palang ready. Oh, ang daming ready. Ready si Pao, ready si Arlene, Imelda, ayan. Okay, I shouldn't look at this iPad. Then, hindi lahat nakita. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get started. Let's dive right in. Now, if you're watching this webinar, I'm gonna assume na meron kang social media, diba? You have a Facebook account and you spend several hours, baka several hours a day or several minutes a day, but a significant amount of time every week on Facebook, diba? Their studies are showing na Filipinos, we spend at least 3 hours on Facebook every day on average, and that's a lot of time. Especially right now na COVID tayo, diba? Social media has really changed the way that we interact with each other, the way that we send messages to each other, the way that we share information with each other. If we look at some statistics, okay, let's go over some statistics muna. Facebook estimates that 2.7 billion people use the Facebook property. So, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Messenger, every single month. Isipin mo nga, if there are this many people willing to spend time on social media every day, it makes sense, diba, na yung business owners will use this platform to reach customers. And nowadays, parang essential sa business yung Facebook. Usually, if you look at, diba, right now, COVID, and sometimes want to see if a certain store is open, if a certain cafe is open, go on Facebook, diba? So it's very essential that businesses have Facebook. Pero ano ba yung problema? Ano ba yung problema of most business owners? Bakit yung ibang mga small businesses walang mga posts, 'di ba? Nakakainis yun, 'di ba? Have you experienced that? Na especially right now nung COVID tayo, 'di ba? Na parang we want updates, we're looking for updates about if the store is open, ganyan, and then we go on Facebook. Pero when we go on Facebook, yung last post nila parang months ago pa, parang nakakainis, diba? And the reason for that is because yung business owner, wala siyang oras. The business owner doesn't have time to go on Facebook all the time kasi busy siya, diba? Business ka yung ginagawa niya, so busy siya. And that's why you'll see job posts like this, okay? That's why people are looking to hire you. Mga business owners, they're looking to hire people like us, people like you, to do their Facebook, to do their updates, to do their social media for them. And these are some real na these two here are some real job posts, ha? Totoong job posts so na nakita namin sa Upwork, all right? So first of all, we have social media makeup post scheduling. Okay, social media makeup post scheduling. I'm looking for someone to write captions and hashtags to my pictures on Instagram/Facebook. The app I'm using is later.com, yung website na yun. You'll only need to log in 4 times per month and add all the captions in advance. The job was posted from a mobile device, so pardon any typos and missing details. So anong to? Hashtag and captions. So yung business owner na to, so makeup, assumption ko lang, gagawa ako ng scenario. So they're doing makeup, and then in the store, they're taking pictures na, diba? They're taking pictures of people doing makeup, and then they're uploading them na. So what you're gonna be doing is you're going to be scheduling them sa later and writing captions. They don't have time to write captions. Yung pictures maganda, diba? Because they're using their cell phone. pero they don't have time to schedule, they don't have time to write captions. Yung post, diba? Like on Instagram, yung mga hashtags, ganun. And that can be your job. Kaya mo ba yun? If I'm gonna ask you right now, is that something na kaya mong gawin? Is that something na kaya mong gawin? Yes, may certificate after the webinar. How do you get it? May assignment tayo on how you're to get the certificate. Ha? I'm gonna let you fulfill an assignment. Okay. So do you think this is something that you can do? Kaya mo ba? Now, to write captions on Instagram and Facebook. I think most of us, mga Pinoy, galing natin sa mga captions, di ba? Galing natin sa Facebook, sa Instagram. So I think we can do this. Sige, the second job here, social media admin. You will be working on all social media for a number of sites such brands, including Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Google Pages, Yell, Nextdoor. You will also write articles for blogs and press releases. You will be able to, so ito yung requirements. Write creatively in English, have some good experience and results at using all of the social media above, be able to create good graphics using, for example, Canva. You'll be able to create video text. We will supply the videos, be creative, be able to work unsupervised, but with weekly progress meetings. So, ano to? What are you doing here? You are making social media posts. Yung trabaho na to is making social media posts. Number 1, making social media posts dito on these different networks. Number 2, making graphics. And I'll teach you how to make graphics in this session. Number 3, parang adding text to videos. Diba we see mga videos, tapos may mga captions, may mga text. That's what you'll be doing if you'd get hired for this job. So, do you think na kaya mong gawin to? Diba? Parang, it's something that we can do. Mga Pinoy, galing natin sa social media. We're always on Facebook, always on Instagram, always on Twitter, diba? So we can do this. These are the kind of jobs that we can do. And tonight, I'm going to teach you how to do these things, how to create the content, how to make the graphics. Yung videos hindi natin cover tonight, pero how to parang plan them out and do all this. Sige. So, ayun. Okay, we still have 48 minutes. Oh, on time tayo. Sige. So there are different kinds of social networks for business. Okay, so for us, let's start from the very beginning. Yung background. May Facebook, of course. Right now, you're on Facebook. It's one of the social media platforms that clients use. There's Twitter. Okay, familiar tayo sa Twitter, diba? There's Instagram. Okay, there's Pinterest. And then there's YouTube. These are the most commonly used. Ha? Merong iba, diba? There are other social networks like LinkedIn, may TikTok, pero TikTok's not really used for business so much. Pero these are the main social media platforms. And it's important for us to realize that these social media platforms were created for socializing, for making connections with people. So anong ibig sabihin nun? Social media platforms, okay, this is very, very important, and I want you to remember this. Social media platforms, they're not marketplaces, okay? Hindi to market, okay? So businesses have to be careful not to get too salesy on their social media posts. Diba, have you ever do you have this Facebook friend, parang nang laging nagbebenta? Na if you see a post or nag-networking, may nag-push ng networking. Shout out. Hello, Zenun. Good evening po. Diba, do you have that Facebook friend na ganun? Na parang ito naman, nagbebenta na naman to. Or ito naman, networking na naman to. Do you have that Facebook friend na nakakainis? Because we're looking, on Facebook, yung iba looking for food, pictures, looking for quotes. Diba, ganun. And social media is meant to connect. So if you're trying to be too pushy, if masyado kang nagbenta, people don't like it. And as a social media manager, if you want to do this for your clients, you have to keep that in mind na kailangan yung mga posts nyo are not salesy. Kasi nakakainis, di ba? Ito sabi ni Jolene, sabi ni Riza, sabi ni Kevin, marami, di ba? Na we have these it's irritating, nakakainis yung mga posts na ganito. So, if you're a business owner, if you are the social media manager for the business, you have to keep this in mind, not to become that irritating person. Sige. Second, most social media platforms, they have rules for business accounts, okay? You can be reported kapag ganito. Actually, you can report your friends who are doing that. Kasi bawal yun, supposedly. Yung mga personal accounts used for selling, bawal yun. Pero wag naman, don't report them. Pero you can. Or if you're being spammy, if people don't like your posts, like let's say you're doing social media for a client, okay? He's paying you to do social media posting on Facebook or Instagram. Tapos you get a lot of complaints, and that account can be suspended. We've seen it happen. So you want to be careful, okay? You want to be careful. You want to keep this in mind all the time. Okay, so just some reminders before we move forward. All right. Now, on to content creation. Over here, I'm going to teach you about how to create content, or of course, it's easy to create content. Pero, what are the golden rules when creating content? So, if I'm here to ask you, baka may social media manager tayo dito. What are the characteristics of amazing content? Okay, mga content na when you see it on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on whatever social media, oh, ang ganda ng content na to. And then even if it's from companies, parang ang ganda ng content na to. Diba? So what are the characteristics? Ano bang mga characteristics of that kind of content? Can you tell me? Anybody have information? May guilty dito na sobrang pushy. Wag sobrang pushy ha. Medyo nakakainis yun. Mga spammer, di ba? Ang daming spammer. Strict na si Facebook ngayon. That's right, man. It's strict na. You can get reported. So, yun, you can report your friends. Kapag, click on the upper right, may arrow dun to report them. Guilty. May guilty dito. At least, ngayon, alam nyo na, di ba? Na you shouldn't really do it. Engaging. Informative. Ang galing niya. Galing nyo. Engaging, informative, should be catchy, should be engaging, should be relevant, educational, should have social value, should be relatable. Oh, very good, guys. May star na kayo lahat. Now, when it comes to amazing content, there are 3 goals to amazing content. Okay? There are certain goals to amazing content. And the first goal is entertain. Okay? It should be entertaining. Okay. Now, not all content has to be entertaining. Iba-iba itong tatlo ha. Pero one great content, one thing is entertain. Can be attractive, eye-catching colors, diba? But entertainment. It should be entertaining. One of the great content pieces is entertainment pieces. So, it has to be relevant. Relevant meaning relatable. May nagsabi kanina, relatable. Relevant to the client's business. Second, mga memes, diba? Very entertaining. Yung mga businesses ngayon, if they're able to use mga memes effectively for their business, it can be very, very powerful. There's a company, yung Oishi. I actually like Oishi's posts because they're para sa akin, they're very entertaining. May mga comics sila and sometimes I go through them. So you can check them out. Mga memes are really nice. Related news or updates, that's entertaining. Okay, that's entertaining. Like one example here, okay? Like freelance, what people think I do. What my mom thinks I do. Oh, galing. What I think I do, Superman. What I really do. Nasa computer lang, natutulog, diba? So, can you relate to this? Can you relate to this image over here? Sino ba nakaka-relate dito? And it's funny. If you're an existing freelancer or if you kind of know about freelancing, and this is kind of funny because it's true, diba? It's true. Na minsan nakatulog tayo sa computer. Relevant. Sige, catchy. Okay. Second, what is it? Somebody said this earlier. Somebody said the second goal, the second type of amazing content is educational content. Okay? So, educational content. So, what you want to do is you want to focus on the pain points. What keeps you pain points of your customers. Okay? So, if you are Jollibee, what keeps your customers up at night? Gutom ba? Or emotional, diba? Yung mga drama, yung mga hugot, diba? We see Jollibee with very, very good content. But, of course, not being educational about it. Pero, we see, for example, like Bo Sanchez, diba? He's very educational because yung mga tao ngayon are very worried about money, diba? They're worried about saan ako makakuha ng pera. So, people like mga educational like Bo Sanchez, like tayo, actually yung VA Bootcamp educational tayo, we wonder what are the problems that we can solve, okay, and how what can we do to solve the problems, what are the biggest goals, anong mga goals, anong desires, and how can you achieve, diba? What we think about sa VA Bootcamp, what are your goals, what are your desires, diba? A lot of you have told us over and over again na you want to work from home, you want to spend more time with family, you want to earn more money, ayaw na sa traffic, diba? Those are parang your pain points, your goals, and your desires. That's why we focus on itong content na to. This webinar right here is educational content because we're educating you, right? We're educating you. For example, one of our blog posts is 5 mommy hacks you should know to freelance with ease. Because we know a lot of our watchers are mga mommies and they're having trouble. Sinasabi nila sa amin na they're having trouble managing time. So this is one of our blog posts. You can check it out in our vabootcamp.ph/blog. It's there, yung mga mommy hacks, mga time management, and so on. So, ikaw, do you think this is educational? Para sa inyo, Jinkitan din, diba? He's very educational, entrepreneur mindset. He teaches that, right? Okay, so we also, educational naman yung VA Bootcamp, diba? That's why you're here right now, to be educated, diba? So this over here, do you think this is educational? So let me know if this would be, is this something that is relevant for you, or baka daddy kayo, you're not, this isn't relevant for you. Pero yun, a lot, if you're a mother, your mommy duties, they're top priority, and we know that. We know your pain points, we understand them, and when we write content like this to help you out, and we are making content like this right now, ito to also help you out, to help you achieve your goals. Diba? Yes, very educational. Thank you. Okay, the third type of amazing content, or the third goal of amazing content, is to engage. Okay, to get people engaged. So what does that mean? On your posts, on your videos, on your pictures, you want people to like, you want people to comment, you want people to share, you want people, if sa YouTube, hit that subscribe button, diba? So that is engagement. So that's one goal of amazing content, is to engage. Okay, and we monitor these kinds of metrics. I mean, like in the VA Bootcamp, we take notes of which posts are getting like, comment, and shared, because we want to know which ones are more engaging. For example, over here, one post by LJ, one of our members, he posted, I think this is in our Facebook group. He talked about his yung mom niya. He taught her how to do to do virtual assistant work, and she's doing his virtual assistant work. Kita mo 3.1 thousand likes, 1,000 comments, many people engaged. So I want you parang let's think for a moment. Isip muna tayo, bakit ang dami engagement nito? What about this post made it very engaging? Sabi, can anyone try to give an answer? So exercise tayo. Think tayo. So let's try to think about this. Very educational webinar. Glad to hear that. Yes, pwede panoorin, may replay. Very educated. Oh, thank you, Pressy. Very educational yung VA Bootcamp. Yeah, that's what we're here. We're here to educate. So here, kayo na naman. It's your turn to think. Why do you think this post got 3.1 thousand likes? Likes and reactions, and over 1,000 comments. Ano kayang reason nito? Unique bonding, catchy title. I wish I could also do that to my mom. It's timely, inspirational, nakaka-relate, unique siya. Age doesn't matter. Oo. 'Di ba yung if we think about yung mga readers mostly sa group natin, sa Freelancers in the Philippines Facebook group. If you're not part of the group, please join the group, by the way, Freelancers in the Philippines. So mostly sa mga group, mga 99% are Filipinos, 'di ba? And mga Pinoy, gusto natin ng yung mga nakaka-touch, 'di ba? We're very close to our parents, right? Nasa culture natin yun. And this here, it's relatable. It's relatable. A lot of us can relate to this. It's a feel-good story, 'di ba? And LJ, he's one of our very active members, so he's well known din. And ayun, it gives us hope, 'di ba? It gives us inspirational, 'di ba? So yun, that's one of the reasons why. There could be a lot of other reasons. Age din, 'di ba? We're thinking ang daming possibilities, inspiring. Yung mom niya was able to do it. Educational, it cuts to the heart. Educational plus may drama din, 'di ba? It cuts to the heart. It's relevant. We see that it's achievable. So all of these are factors. Very good, guys. I like your answers here. All of these are factors as to why this post got very engaging. So when you are doing these for clients, these are the kind of things you should think about. What are the what does the audience want to learn? What keeps them up at night? What are their problems? Ano bang gusto nila? What can they relate to? These are the kind of things, because we want to make the three kinds of content, right? We want to make content that's entertaining. Number two, that's educational. Number three, that is engaging. Okay, and those are the three goals of amazing content. As a social media manager, always keep in mind these three goals. You don't have to hit all three. Remember ha, hindi kailangan all three in every single piece of content, pero at least one you should focus on. Are you going to entertain? Are you going to educate? Or are you going to engage? Okay, so keep that in mind. Sige, moving on. Ang dami nating coverage tonight, so I have to move on. Moving on, let's talk about mga strategies in content creation. Okay, first of all, have a simple call to action at the end of your post. Ano bang yung call to action? Call to action is when you ask them to do something. Ask them to comment, to like, to subscribe, to share. Ask them to click on a link. Ganun. Have a call to action so that they're going to do something. Hindi lang nila basahin yung post, pero you're asking them to take action. Okay. Number two, get to know your client's target audience. Like I mentioned earlier, you should know your audience and keep those questions in mind that I asked earlier. Check out the related Facebook groups that they're in, what posts they like, what they comment on, what they share, so that you'll know what they enjoy. Do they like sarcastic posts? Are they fans of positive vibes? Do they like politics, religion, or is it touchy? What are the things that the target audience can't help but engage with? These are questions you should be asking when you're trying to get to know your client's target audience. And our last tip over here is to keep things visual. Okay, nowadays, we've done so many studies on this. Yung mga visual content, yung mga picture, it performs a lot better than just text content. Sige, to recap, three goals of amazing content: entertain, educate, and engage. And once again, we want to keep things visual, right? We want to keep things visual, like I said, diba? And part of being visual meaning may graphic design. So moving on to the next topic natin, basic graphic design. We're gonna talk about this really quick. We have we're tight on time here, but we're gonna talk about this really quick. And for basic graphic design, there are so many tools that you can use. There's Photoshop, there's Corel, there's so many tools. Pero what we're gonna talk about is Canva. Okay, Canva is a free tool and it's easy to use. Okay, canva.com. You can open it up or write it down in your notes that we're gonna check out canva.com. But I'll show you kind of how to do it. So let's say you're hired for a social media job, okay? And then the client is going to give you instructions. And the instructions are, on July 15, I will be releasing a new ebook called Quick and Easy Meals for Working Moms. Can you please post food-related quotes every Monday to build interest leading up to my launch date? Okay? So may plan siya, may social media plan siya na every week make food-related posts. Food-related posts. So for this activity, we will give a prize to those who are watching this webinar tonight. Okay, may prize tayo. Surprise, surprise prize. And the prize is we're giving away Canva Pro 3-month subscription to 5 lucky viewers. Okay, so this is sponsored by Canva. This portion is sponsored by Canva. We're giving away 3-month subscription to Canva Pro. Yung Canva Pro, I think it's $10 a month. So you can get a 3-month subscription. And there are 5 of you who are going to win this. Instructions are over here. First of all, take a photo. And this also applies even if you're watching the replay. So you can still win this, the Canva Pro subscription. Very simple instructions lang. Parang icebreaker to. Very quick instructions. Number 1, take a photo of you watching this webinar. Post it on your Facebook wall. And in your post, so selfie kayo ganun, selfie lang. You know, you can do that. Or baka you'll be more creative. In your post, put the following hashtags: VA Bootcamp SMM 101, Fast Forward 2021, Canva for Freelancers. Number 2, join the Canva for Freelancers Facebook group. And number 3, well, this isn't an instruction, pero we will announce the 5 lucky winners next Saturday on October 16. Okay, so ayun, we have a sponsored section by Canva. I'm using Canva for my children's stickers for notebooks and books. For 3 months. So just follow these instructions, and then you can take a picture right now, pero don't post muna. I want you to be focused on the webinar, or you can take a picture later, when you're watching the replay. So really quickly over here, I hope you have time for this, pero teka lang. Let me share my screen over here. So if you go to canva.com, you can create a free account. And then once you create a free account and log in, this is what you see. Okay, so you can design anything. So according to the client, she wanted ano nga yung instructions ni client? Let me look at it again. On July 15, she'll be releasing a new ebook, quick and easy meals for working moms. She wants food related posts every Monday. So what I'm gonna do over here, I'm gonna do this very quickly in just a few minutes. So I'm going to go to social media, and then let me make a Facebook post on social media over here. So I clicked on social media, clicked on Facebook post, and I'm gonna search for templates. Let me search for food templates. May mga templates sila, so it's very, very easy for you to create a post. So tingnan mo dito, templates. I'm not gonna show you the detailed tutorial. If you want a detailed tutorial, we have that in the VA Bootcamp. You can enroll in the VA Bootcamp paid course. Check out our vabootcamp.ph/enroll if you want to get that. Pero I'm just gonna show you here some what's nice here. Oh, parang Mother's Day, diba? Parang mommies, diba? So from Arsenal, I love you, mommy, and then you can change this here. So you can even change the text. Happy Mother's Day. Ano ba? Hindi naman Mother's Day ngayon, pero let's say it's Mother's Day. Thank you for being an all-around to all moms. Sige. To all moms. Happy Mother's Day. And then you can even, like, if you don't like the picture here, sige, palitan natin yung picture. Let's look for, anong food? Anong cake? Cake. Hanap tayo ng cake. Gusto nyo ba ng cake? Hanap ako ng cake. And then, let me kind of change this here. And let me move it. Ganon. We can even animate it. We can add filters. I want to change the color on this. Pangit. Anyway, you can play around with this. I won't spend too much time here. Ano ba maganda na kulay dito? Hindi ko magaling sa design. I'm not a good designer, so that's why hindi ko masyado magaling. Okay, there. And then this text, I'll make it white. Sige, di ba? Pwede na to. Pwede na ba? And we can change the text. As you can see, it took me like 3 minutes to make this. As you can see, it's very easy to use something like Canva to create graphics, and you can even add text, add music if you're making a video, add styles, and so on. I won't spend too much time here. You can check it out. Go to canva.com, and you can win the free 3 months Canva Pro by following these instructions over here. Alright, so that was your quick tutorial on Canva. Let's move on to our next topic, which is scheduling tools and social media. Wait, let me look at the comments real quick. I use Canva. Wow. Needed replay akong Christian, needed pa ba ng Canva kung meron subscription sa Adobe Creative Cloud like Photoshop? Hindi naman. If you know how to use Photoshop, you can stick with Photoshop. What's great about Canva, para sa akin, I know how to use Photoshop, pero for me to make something like what I did sa demo ko kanina, in Photoshop, it would take me like 10-15 minutes, diba, to make something like that. Pero sa Canva, ginawa ko siya in 3 minutes, right? So you don't need both. Pero Canva cannot do mga complicated, mga complex, mga advanced na gawain sa pictures. Canva can't do it, but Photoshop can. So depende anong trabaho mo. If your work is to make simple graphics lang, like what I did, Canva is perfect. Pero if it's to manipulate images, to add people, ganun, then Photoshop is what you should focus on. Use Canva in your resume. Nice. $650 pala. Sorry. Ayun, may price. Okay lang sana, kaso medyo nagamit habang subscribed. I'm using pages. Don't forget to put hashtags. Oh yeah, don't forget to push hashtags. Thank you, Mahar, for the reminder. Using Canva. I'm just looking if may mga questions. Saan pa namin isa-send yung assignment after. I will make a thread where you can comment with the assignment. Ay, sayang if you're using your phone, di mo makita yung demo. Para wala lang sa Canva ng tools like brush. Walang mga advanced tools yung Canva. Pero yung basics, very easy, di ba? Nagamit ko yung Canva. Take a pic while watching a replay po. Wait, nalang po natin yung instructions. Mas ganda pa rin yung Adobe Photoshop. Mas maganda yung Adobe Photoshop Pero, yun nga, mas advanced, mas mahirap siyang gamitin. Canva is great. Nag-enjoy talaga. Oo, nice, nice. Para sa mga beginners, oo. And even me, I'm not a beginner, pero I like using it kasi it's very fast. Diba? Like, I created something in 3 minutes. Very, very easy. Sige, moving on to our next topic tonight. Let me just close this Canva window. Yung na-open ko kanina. Okay, scheduling tools and community management. So, we have different scheduling tools, okay? Now, Facebook itself, scheduling tools, what's the use of scheduling tools? Ano yung ibig sabihin nito? When we're talking about scheduling tools, we're scheduling social media posts. And why is that important? Let's say you are the social media manager and you want to make posts for your client for the whole week, diba? So, instead of going and then like in US pa yung client mo, so meaning 12-hour difference or 14-hour difference, instead of you waking up in the morning like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. early, you can schedule. You can create the post right now and schedule it na yung release niya is tomorrow. Yung release niya is next week. Pwede yun using scheduling tools. Now, there are these different scheduling tools like Buffer, Hootsuite, Plannable, Later, and Post Planner. Pero sa loob ng Facebook, may scheduling tool din. Okay? Inside Facebook. So, let me just show you here. Sige. So, first of all, in Facebook groups, let me show you in Facebook. So, I'm here. Ako, admin ako ng Freelancers in the Philippines, our Facebook group. If you're not a member of this Facebook group, please join Freelancers in the Philippines. And if I write something, let's say I write a post, sometimes we schedule a lot because we usually release posts at certain times. So I won't make this post obviously, pero let's say I made a post here. What I can do is I can schedule this post, and then I can schedule it. Let's say so next Tuesday ba to on a certain time. Pero only admins and moderators can do this in Facebook posts. And once I click schedule, schedule na siya to be released on that date. Okay, so very easy. We can easily schedule posts here in. Let me leave here. If you are on your Facebook page, okay, kanina Facebook group, ngayon Facebook page, ay, teka lang, bakit ano? So, we have, umagal. Hey. It's not responding. Facebook, anong problema mo? Hey, Facebook. Mag-respond ka naman. We're doing a live demo. Facebook. Hey. Nawala yung buttons. Okay. Well. Sige. We can, right now, let me go inside Creator Studio. Misbehave si Facebook. But we also have Creator Studio. This is one place where you can see the scheduled posts. You can see here, okay? These are our upcoming scheduled posts in the VA Bootcamp Facebook page, and then you can create a post here. Right now, I'm in create what we call Facebook Creator Studio. Create post, and we can type the post here. Ang bagal ni Facebook. Sige, kaya mo yan. Hurry up. Okay, so we can type the post here, and then ayun, dito na lumabas yung mga options. You can, make a video, make a photo, and then you can schedule it, or you can even backdate it. You can post it now, you can schedule it later, you can backdate it, or you can save a draft over here. So within Facebook mismo, you don't have to use other tools right now. Within Facebook mismo, you can schedule. Pero other tools, they have some nice na features din. For example, later.com, you can schedule yung mga Instagram posts mo on later.com. Let me see if I still have my account here. Buffer.com has a very nice interface to schedule posts. So these are just some that you can use. These are just some scheduling tools that you can use. We have Buffer, we have Hootsuite. Okay. Continue. Okay. Okay. It's not behaving. Pero there are a lot of tools that you can certainly use. We won't show them right now. But as you can see in this slide over here, I showed you how to do it in the Facebook page and in the Facebook group. But there are also other tools which are very helpful for doing these scheduling. Okay, we have this here. Now, when we're talking about Facebook groups, there are certain admin things that you can do in Facebook groups. Like, there are mga dashboards. Normally, as members of Facebook groups, di natin makikita yung mga dashboards. Pero if you're an admin in a Facebook group, or if you're the owner of the Facebook group, we have the backend. We have the dashboards. For example, over here, as you can see, there's a moderate group button, wherein we can see ano mga posts, what people post. So, for example, we see a lot of posts, mga networking, mga MLM. We don't approve those posts. We see people who want to join the Facebook group, so we screen the posts, we screen the people, and we do it here in the moderate group button. I won't show you the backend kasi may mga top secret dun. Pero that's where it is. In Facebook, also on the Facebook page, there are insights over here. So you can see different insights. I'll show you some group insights. We have some group insights here. Oh, here is where you can approve or decline posts. You can approve or decline members. And the insights, for example, the group insights, you can see how many posts were reacted to. You can see how over here, right now we have 190,000 members in our Facebook group. We can see how much the growth is in the past 28 days, what kind of engagement we're getting, and these are very important. We can even see which posts are the most engaging in the page, in the group. And for us, kami business, we're a very active business on social media. These are some very important metrics for us to look at because we want to know which posts are getting more engagement, are more information or educational, and more popular. We want to know what our members like, how much our growth is, whether our efforts to grow are working. Diba? So if you are a social media manager for a business, for a client, then these are the kind of things that you'll be looking at then. Okay. So some tips. Let's go over some best practices of social media managers. All right. First of all, plan ahead. I showed you some planning tools earlier, but you should plan posts 1 to 3 months ahead of time. This is a best practice that nakaplano na. 1 month ahead, you already know what's coming. What's the schedule? Next Tuesday, next Wednesday, ganun. Nakaplan na lahat. Okay. Next is stay updated. Follow mga big influencers in your client's field and stay updated with trends, with news, diba? And lastly, keep in constant communication with your clients. You know, social media, it always changes. And since you're going to be the social media manager or social media VA, you are the parang advisor ng client. You are their advisor when it comes to social media. So don't hesitate to make suggestions, to bring up new ideas, to help them reach their goal, because your job is to stay up to date. Right? It's to stay up to date with all the different practices in social media. Okay? All right. Let me look at the comments and see if we have any questions over here. If we have some extra time, I went a bit fast, then we can actually do some demos. So demos are always fun, diba? Okay. Let's go over the comments over here. All right. How do you do what you're doing now? Julian, what do you mean, how do I do what I'm doing now? Ang dami kong ginagawa. I mean, the live. Yes, Planoly is also a scheduling tool. How to schedule one picture and one video in one post po. Add mo lang sa post. You can. There are some limitations when you do that, pero it's possible. Effective po ba? Ang daming questions. Christian, effective po ba yung 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. at 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. post every day kahit karamihan naka-work from home setup na? Yes, it still is effective because most people, Christian, they still have the habits of checking. Pero right now, throughout the day, you'll still get parang compared to before, it's easier to get engagement throughout the day. Pero yung nighttime na checking of social media or morning checking of social media, those are habits that parang everyone has right now. Jalen's using Facebook Creator Studio. Nice. Oh, mabagal. Ang bagal ni Facebook lately. I agree. I'm using Facebook and IG. Oh, nice. Soar. Planoly is a scheduling tool. Yes. May replay naman, guys. Don't worry. I'm just reading the comments, seeing mga questions. Free ba yung mga scheduling tools? Yung iba may bayad. May mga free accounts, Lay. There are free accounts that you can sign up for. Pero like the more advanced features, may bayad din. So, depends. Pero you can try them out for free. Actually, Creator Studio, for most people, okay na yung Creator Studio. The one I showed you earlier, the Facebook Creator Studio, na is free. Facebook will give it to you. It's part of Facebook's tools. Pwede na yun. Free po buffer. Nagamit ko na yan before. Oo, may buffer. We can watch the replay. How to add people as admin sa settings, and then access on a page. Go to the settings icon in the upper right, and then access, andun siya. Proud member of Flippers. Which tool is easiest to use? Facebook Creator Studio, actually, sa akin, it is the easiest to use. Okay po sa phone, what's best scheduling tool? I'd recommend Facebook Creator Studio. Or Later.com is also really nice. I've used Later. Later.com, yung interface niya, I like the interface, actually. Because, let me see if I can, okay. Because, let me see if I can open it, ha. Pero my computer's not, it's not responding very well right now. Because you can see parang calendar. Parang may calendar siya. Unlike sa Facebook Creator Studio na you see yung upcoming posts. Dito. Sige. Let me show this to you guys. For one of the businesses here. So like, here. What's nice in Later and like in Buffer and other tools is like, for example, may picture ka dito. You can just drag it. And then you can see, diba? And then you can choose which network to put them on. You can write a caption. I'll just discard the post. Pero yun, you can just schedule. And then, if may naka-schedule kayo na multiple things, you'll see them here. Which is really nice. Which is something that's... it's more visual. Yung interface lang yung iba. But with Creator Studio, yung free na galing sa Facebook, it also allows you to schedule posts. So same yung functionality, pero yung feature, yung parang design niya is different. Pag premium may bayad, oo. What's best time to post? Depende sa audience. You can check the insights actually. Augie, there, if you have a Facebook page, you can see the insights of your audience and what time they're most active. I have another question. Is Photoshop better than Canva? Nasagot to kanina. I answered this earlier. For scheduling tool, what works for all social media? Hootsuite, I think, is the most complete right now. Bawal yung multi-pic photos sa Instagram. Tama. In Later. Are these tools free to use? May free and may paid. Okay. So, looks like I'm just answering questions right now. Ito mga questions. Nasa question and answer portion tayo. Ayun. Thank you, Mahar, for replying. Mahar is very familiar with the tools within social media because she checks it for our page as well. Okay. Now, did you find this webinar helpful? We talked about a lot of things tonight, diba? We talked about a lot of things. I actually went faster than I thought we would go. Pero did you find this webinar helpful? Was it helpful? And don't forget, we have mga upcoming webinars pa. I'm going to show you the schedule later. Pero before that, if you found this webinar helpful, I would recommend that you check out our paid course, yung VA Bootcamp. Ito, free content lang namin to. Pero, if ganito yung free, if nagandahan kayo sa free, magagandahan talaga kayo sa paid na VA Bootcamp. Now, one thing I want you to do is, if you found this webinar helpful, leave a recommendation on our page. Okay? Leave a review, and we'd really appreciate that. Okay. Now, your action item. Your action item for tonight. This is your assignment. Create social media graphics based on inspirational or motivational quotes. Okay, so this is your assignment, and then I'll make a post on our Facebook page, on the VA Bootcamp Facebook page, for the assignment. Okay, over here, just within Canva. So go to Canva, create some social media graphics na inspirational, motivational quotes, may background image, ganun, and post it on the assignment submission page. Once you have that, we'll give you instructions on how to get your certificate. So you have the whole week to do this. The deadline for this is next Monday pa naman. So you have the whole week to do this. This is the actual assignment that we have inside the paid VA Bootcamp course as well. And you're able to do it free in this webinar. So we're giving this to you guys for free in this webinar. Now, like I said earlier, if you liked this free content, then you were going to love our VA Bootcamp. Because in the VA Bootcamp, hindi lang free content. We have coaches to help you out when you're applying to jobs. We have fellow students you can interact with, mga classmates mo. You can ask questions, you can get support. And over here is a recent photo of yung guided hustle challenge during the may accountability call sila. And what the guided hustle challenge is after somebody finishes the bootcamp, you have coaches to help you get hired, kumbaga. You have your coaches, you have your classmates, and they will give you feedback on your profiles, on your mga application nyo, with the goal of you doing the tasks and getting hired within 30 days, okay? So this is the kind of things that you get from the VA Bootcamp, yung paid course natin. I'm just going to show you some testimonials over here. Si Julene Benitez, teacher sa umaga, freelancer sa gabi. I got hired today. So just shared her journey. She attended our Flip Summit, online summit. She enrolled April 25, and then she got her first client agad. So bawi na yung bayad niya sa course. Nagbayad siya ng enrollment. And then she got her first client. Bawi na agad. Focused sa course May 1. She got an internship. June 15, she joined the Guided Hustle Challenge, which is part of our accelerated complete. Wala siya sa skills package. Yung pinakamura na package, wala siya. Pero the middle and the more expensive one, andun siya. And on June 25, she got hired full-time. Thank you, Coach Jason. Design talaga yung course mo para sa mga newbie. Baka natakpan to. Busy at tamad na taong katulad ko. Thank you, Coach Mahar at Jolly June Mods. Sobrang dami kong natutunan sa internship at si client na ito bunga ng internship. Thank you, June, GHC Coaches and Hustlers. Thank you, Coach Bong, Coach Anna. Ang laki ng improvement ko sa paggawa ng cover letters from canned to tailor fit talaga. Teacher sa umaga, freelancer sa gabi. Kinaya ko, kaya nyo din. Huwag tamarin tapusin ang course at mag-take action, please. Malaking tulong din ang internship at GHC. Kaya, sali na. Alright, over here we have Joan Sagupan. So it's her first year anniversary. This was a few months ago. It was her first year anniversary. Right now, mga 1 year and 4 months na siya. As a member of the group, she enrolled in June 2019, so 1 year, and never imagined to earn 6 digits. Okay, so nag-start siya sa June. Within 1 year, 6-digit earner na siya. Okay, saan ka, like, in what job can you find that na you'll start and then 1 year later 6 digits ka na? So this is what Joan did, and this is very possible within freelancing na within 1 year 6-digit earner ka na. Sabi ni Joan, I praise God for this group and honor Him alone for being my God and my first priority. Going forward, I received an invitation. I sent her a proposal and then gotcha. Our number 15 client, na 15th client niya, are all set up. So she got hired as a social media manager. These are just some of the results. We have hundreds more results within the VA Bootcamp. But in the VA Bootcamp, you will get the skills that you need to learn, community to support you in your journey, guides, your questions answered, and a lot more. So if you found the webinar helpful, you guys will love the VA Bootcamp. Alright, sige. So, tapos na yung ads natin. Back to our main event. So, yes, you can get the certificate of completion over here for attending this webinar, pero just not just attending, but you have to this is the assignment. You have to submit your assignment here, okay? Create social media graphics based on inspirational or motivational quotes and submit it in the assignment thread. Okay, Upcoming webinars, we still have more webinars coming. Next week, we have our introduction to e-commerce. I hope you guys are excited about that. And the week after that, we're talking about Amazon Seller Central. And then on November, we have Photoshop Essentials. So not just Canva. Today, we talked very briefly about Canva. But we have Photoshop Essentials coming soon. We have SEO in a nutshell on November 14. November 21, we have the basics of bookkeeping. And November 28, we were talking about marketing your freelance skills. So I hope to see you guys next Saturday, October 17. The introduction to e-commerce. Booming ngayon e-commerce, yung Lazada, yung Shopee, diba? We all use them. In the States, we have Amazon, we have eBay. Very, very booming marketplaces, especially right now in the time of pandemic. So, yung growth nito, yung demand for e-commerce is very, very high. And I don't want you to miss this. This is next week at 8 p.m. once again. So we have a quote here. Social media is not a media. The key is to listen, engage, and build relationships. All right? So not media, but you have to listen to your audience. You have to engage with your audience and build relationships with them. Wala kaming course about ClickFunnels. Yeah, it's not included. Ali is asking, where to submit the assignment, please. I will create the thread. Ginawa mo na yung assignment? Assignment. Sige, gawin ko nga ngayon. Assignment thread for Social Media 101 webinar. And then yung instructions. Do I have a copy of the instructions here? Create social media graphics. Using Canva. Canva gagamitin natin. Canva. Based on inspirational. Based on inspirational or motivational quotes. Sige. So I made the post there. Please comment with your assignment. Going back, let me go back to the comments here. Ayan. Willing to join sa internship. If you are part of a member of the VA Bootcamp, we do offer internships every month. We have how many internships? 5, more than 10. Alam ko more than 10 people we get every month for internships for different kinds of tasks. Regarding scheduling tools, if you're a freelancer, paid scheduling tools are paid by the client. Depends arrangement nyo. Very helpful. Regardless your experience, and you'll be, oh, you're very welcome. I learned a lot tonight. Thank you very much. Tapos na agad yung 1 hour. Tapos na. Actually, ang bilis, no? Anong schedule po ng courses nyo? May work kasi pag umaga. Yung courses, yung paid course, actually, it's pre-recorded na siya. So you can take it anytime, Joy. Saan po, I just created the thread right now. Sir, may course din na ba? Walang quick ClickFunnels course, sorry. We might make one if the demand is high enough. Applying social media. Do we really need to showcase social media portfolio? Better mo na if you have a portfolio. What you can do if wala kang existing portfolio, gawa ka lang ng page. You can create your own Facebook page. And then gawa ka ng portfolio dun para yun ang isa-submit mo ni client. Okay. Let's see here. Pasend naman po ng screenshot ng assignment. Put sched on the big screen. Oy, sorry. Let me put the schedule here. So this is the schedule of the upcoming webinars. Can you repeat the slide ng assignment in a bigger screen? Maliit pala yung assignment kanina. Sorry guys, I didn't notice. Here. Bitin yung webinar pero ang dami akong natutunan. Salamat sir. Thank you ng marami. Thank you sir. I hope there's a webinar about copywriting. We do have email marketing, Pressy. Not exact copywriting. Can we design? Yes, you can design it in Adobe. Next Monday pa actually, George. Not this Monday, but next Monday pa. Can I use Photoshop instead of Canva? Yes, you can. Diyan din ipopost yung take a photo of yourself. No, post yung take a photo of yourself personal post mo sa personal profile mo. Are we going to put the link of our Canva project? Yung image na. Put the image na agad. Not the link, but just put the image na. October 17, yeah, yung deadline. Okay, I learned a lot tonight. Great to hear. What time yung tamang for scheduling posts? Mornings and nights usually. Pero depends sa audience actually. Are we going to put the link? Post the photo. Post the photo. Paano ba maging intern sa bootcamp? Nasa group. It's open to students lang, Nico. You're welcome. I hope you guys learned a lot in this. Let me open up the schedule again here. Okay, ito yung schedule edit. I hope you guys learned a lot in this webinar, you know. What we want to do is we want to educate you. Hopefully you learned a lot tonight. Okay, so those are for those about asking bookkeeping, Amazon VA, not Amazon VA, but e-commerce. It's here. Wala kaming Amazon VA, but it's e-commerce. Didn't notice that we're done. If you're enrolled, na-shock din ako na ubos na yung 1 hour. Sir, pending request pa sa Canva for freelancers. Oh, nice. Okay. Bitin po yung discussion. Ano pa yung next lesson for social media management po? We might have one next year na. Medyo puno na yung schedule for the rest of the year. So 24 po. Okay. Copyright awareness. Baka pwede if a lot of people ask for it. Thank you. This is informative and helps me a lot as I'm trying to learn as much as I can before setting out. Paano mo apply for internship? Can you read the schedule? Thank you for this webinar. I learned a lot tonight. Nakaka-motivate. All right. Great to hear. Saan pa yung link? It's in the check out the Facebook page. You'll see it there. Short but precise webinar. We want to keep things short and straight to the point as much as possible. Zoe, thank you. How can I watch the October 3 webinar? It's nasa page. You'll see the replay is still there. Yeah. Thank you, Mahar, for replying. All right. Nag-fill out ako hindi ako matouch yung previous na webinar natin. It's okay. It's okay, Christian. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. I hope you guys learned a lot tonight. Don't forget to submit your assignment. I'm excited to see what you guys are gonna submit, what your creativity will show, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Next week we're talking about intro to e-commerce, and in the coming weeks after that. Thank you so much for your time. Don't forget to leave us a recommendation as well. You know, we would love if you left us a recommendation, and have a great Sunday. Bye bye.